A mysterious flight has been recorded to Asmara Eritrea. I've been working on this topic for almost 2 weeks. I could not reach a conclusion about who was on board, what was the purpose behind this flight. I thought of sharing it with you. Maybe you could help me so we could understand what was this flight about. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Two many stories. First one is about this mysterious flight to Eritrea. From where? From a European country. Second story is about Mpox, monkeypox, spreading rapidly in Ethiopia. Let's start with the news story about Mpox, which is spreading very rapidly in Ethiopia. 18 infections confirmed so far. Number of infections was one just 3 days ago. It has risen rapidly in the last 2 days. Now the number is around 18. It was 18 a few hours ago. One death being confirmed. 5 people recovered. According to health professionals, it's a virus. The virus is spreading very rapidly. Addis Ababa is also under threat in terms of the areas where it could spread rapidly. The health professionals are advising that people should adopt precautionary measures. The virus spreads through contact. That is why it spreads very fast. If you touch someone who is already infected, if you touch a surface touched by an infected person, the virus, you could catch the virus. That is why it's spreading very rapidly. So, to protect, people should keep themselves clean. They should wash their hands frequently. They should keep themselves clean as much as possible. I think government should not cover up the thing that the virus is spreading rapidly. If it tries to cover it up, it could lead to more infections. Rather, awareness campaign should be launched. People should be put on alert. If they're not put on alert, the virus could spread, and after that, emergency measures will have to be adopted. So the last 2 days stats show that the government is not taking this threat seriously. Now back to main news story, viewers, which is about a mysterious flight to Eritrea from a European country. I'm making this video because sometimes viewers know more than I do. They help me a lot. And we need to ensure that we cover the Horn of Africa jointly. I learn from you, you learn from me. That is how we understand the developments in the Horn of Africa. Sometimes people know, they have first-hand information about some topics. And that is why I'm sharing it with you, so that if you have first-hand information, do enlighten me, do enlighten other viewers about this mysterious flight. The flight was recorded last month in the second week of May. I think it was the 11th of May when this flight was recorded by some people who monitor such flights. The aircraft involved in the flight is a small aircraft. It's called Embraer Phenom 100 with a capacity of 6 persons, I think, only. It's a private-owned aircraft, but it was masked under a label, Southern Aircraft Consultancy Trustee label. But those who broke this news, they say, no, the aircraft is owned by a private organization or individual. The aircraft was seen entering Eritrean airspace. It flew from Bulgaria, Sofia. From Sofia, it entered Eritrean airspace, then it went dark. And then its return was recorded. It returned through Egypt. It returned to Sofia, Bulgaria. But this aircraft was found parked at an air base in Bulgaria. Varazdebna Air Base, which is used by Air Force, military in Bulgaria. So it was found parked at the airbase. It returned from Asmara. It was found stationed there. Uh, I'm not aware of any military deal, military cooperation between Bulgaria and Eritrea. I am not aware of any Bulgarian business entity working in Eritrea. I'm not aware of any business relations between Eritrean government and companies in Bulgaria. That is at a loss. I've been trying to understand, but I could not reach a conclusion. If it was a purely business trip by some individuals, by some representatives of a company, why is that the airport landed at Air Force Base? If it was related to some military cooperation with the two sides, why is that a private owned aircraft was used for this flight? So I'm at a loss. That is why I thought of making a video on it. Eritrean government is not expected to acknowledge anything, to issue any statement. And by the way, nothing has been said officially. I mean, in official records of aviation data, there's no mention of this flight. The news about this flight, the flight has been tracked by those people who monitor such flights. These are the people who help us a lot, because if you remember, during Tigray war, some experts who monitor flights data, they broke the news about arrival of flights in Ethiopia from the UAE, from Turkey. And later it was confirmed that the UAE and Turkey were involved in transporting weapons to Ethiopian government against Tigray fighters. UAE provided Linglong drones, Turkey provided TV2 drones, and back then the experts monitored, tracked, and confirmed flights, arrival of flights at Harar Mada Air Force Base in Ethiopia from Takida Korlo Airport in Turkey, which is known for shipping drones, and from some air bases in the UAE. So this flight is intriguing for me because its flight ended at an Air Force base. If you have anything to add to this story, or if you have any explanation, do contact me through my Gmail, or you can write in comment section too. I'll pin your comment for everyone to learn from a viewer if he knows anything about this flight. Thanks for watching.